What's up, guys? Another episode of Pixel Effect here. DarkVizard here. Don't know why I keep saying that. I gotta fix that anyway. Some pretty big news in the Shantae front. For one, the Vox store has updated and pre-orders have started for both Risky Boots and the summer keychain sets of Shantae keychains. So if you want either one of those, I'd go ahead and jump on that. There was a little mishap this morning where the store was saying they were sold out. Like, it had actually changed from, where it said you couldn't order these till July 1st to basically just sold out. And so I was like, oh God, so they're gone. But it was just an error. And so those are still up for pre-order. So if you want one of those, I'd go ahead and jump on it. I'm looking for it right now just to make sure these are still up. Their website is very weird at times. It's finicky. I'm trying to use both. I'm trying to use two mouse keypads to work their website. The website keeps going to their doll page for some reason. I don't want their dolls. I want their Shantae figures. So let's do this. It's literally taking me to a doll site. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, they do sell doll figurines, but that is not what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to make sure the Shantae figures are still up for pre-order. And they are. It looks like everything is still in stock. Okay, two things have gone out of stock as of this video. Right now, the Risky Boots, like all the figurines are still on sale. Those are still pre-orderable. Both Risky Boots and the side versions are a chance at a side version of the Shantae and Roddy Tots figurine. Those are still up. So all three of those characters are still up. The summer keychain sets, both set A and B, are sold out. I'm looking right now. Let me go ahead and go in here and look. Yes, Shantae set A and Shantae set B are sold out. These were the way to get the Shantae swimsuit figurine. The windscreen figurine that everybody freaks out about and emails me the most not safe for work things about. Those two sets are sold out right now. But, the only downside is you won't be able to get the Shantae swimsuit figure right now, the relaxing, as it's called, figurine, which, that's the only thing you don't get, but you can still order each one of these figurines by themselves. Roddy Tots, Risky Boots, Sky, and Shantae, both in her red bikini and floral set, are still on sale. So you can get those. It's just the set that had them all bundled to get that relaxing pose are sold out. So there's that. In other really big news today, which, it's hard to express excitement for something when you're stuck at work, Don't get me wrong, I love work because it pays the bills, until one day, like I said, I don't think I ever want to make YouTube a full-time job, but I look forward to the day where I can, hopefully get more revenue from it so I can use it to balance out things, so if one day I wanted to take off work, I could. But anyway, WayForward announced today they're doing a collaboration with Trigger for a new Shantae opening animation. This is big, guys. Trigger is a great studio. I don't know if you know who they are. They are the guys behind Gurren. They did Kill la Kill, which is an amazing show. If you haven't ever watched Kill la Kill, it's a good show. Like, you think it would be about fan servicey by the way it is, and it is to an extent, but it is a great show. Like, it was one of the last animes I've watched all the way through. Like, besides Dragon Ball Super, I think Kill la Kill was honestly like one of the last animes I've actually watched like every weekend when it would come out in Japan. So yeah, and they've done stuff like Inferno Cop, Turning Girls, Little Witch Academia. There's one show I really liked. They worked on games like Project X Zone. They did opening animation for Black Dynamite. They did an opening animation for OK Let's Be Heroes, which isn't saying much. I mean, honestly, that's a good. It's a decent show, but that opening's not really much to go off of. There was something else they did in here that was really good that I really liked. I'm looking right now. It's an old anime. I could have swore they worked on it, but it might have been a different studio. So I'm kind of sad by that. I believe it was a different studio then. Okay. It was an old anime. It was a mech anime. The girl, it was weird. Anyway, they're a pretty big studio. They're going to be doing an open animation, like I said, for the new Shantae 5 game. They're going to be in Fire Emblem Fates as well. They were. I'm just reading off stuff they've been in. But the fact they're doing an open animation to Shantae, I don't think it's going to be too long. I mean, you're guessing like what? Like a 50-second opening, maybe a minute. But this is pretty sweet, guys, because these guys, like, their animation styles are always amazing. Like, their shows go over the top when it comes to animation. And I'm looking forward to what they can do with Shantae. Now, in terms of, well, do we have anything to work off of? There's only been 2 images released, one of Shantae and one of Risky Boots. But knowing their style, I cannot wait to see what they can do. And honestly, with the way Shantae's being treated lately, like I've seen a lot of posts from both Japanese players and American players, you know, and even UK players. If Shantae keeps taking off like she is, and even this right here, I would still love to see a full anime series of Shantae. And granted, she probably won't get the treatment of like an anime like, say, Dragon Ball, where she gets like, you know, some 30-minute anime. If anything, I think a short little series, maybe 6-8 episodes, would be amazing. Like, I would love to see that. And even if they're not full 30-minute episodes, like make it maybe like 20, I still think that'd be pretty sweet. Now, if that was ever greenlit, we would still have to wait another 2-3 years for it to come out. But I would still love to see a Shantae animated series. But this right here is huge though in itself. Again, as with, is there going to be a trailer with this? You know, WayForward has just said here's a sneak peek. They're going to share more details soon. Only thing I can think of is the reason we haven't seen a trailer yet is because they're waiting for that Google device or Apple device. What is it? The Strata? No, Apple. It was Apple Play. That was what it was. Their little because I get Google, because I know Google has their device coming out, and that has a new Earthworm Jim game, and I want to get that. It's like all these devices, like everybody's trying to make a buck off all this stuff, and it's just annoying. So I'm sitting right here right now, and I just want to see where it is. What other studio? Apple Arcade, that's what it was. So Apple Arcade. And if I go to Apple's website, I do not think they have a set date on it yet. We're going right now. It just says coming this fall. So that's the only thing I can think of is the reason we haven't seen a trailer, or they're saying let's wait, is because they're trying to push it out as far as they can to tie into this system right here. Because we don't know much about it. So, you know, I don't know if it's going to be a launch title for this system, but seeing that it's on its homepage and everything, I want to say it's going to be close or tied close to its release. So for now, we just got to wait. I'm guessing if we get a trailer or something, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here and say maybe August, mid-August for a trailer, maybe, or some more teases. I don't know if they're going to do anything in July. This was pretty big, and knowing WayForward, they usually don't just drop thing after thing. Back in their Kickstarter days, they did kinda, but if anything, I think August is when we probably see like a trailer, maybe. Like I said, they have a trailer ready to go. They just haven't released it yet, so I'm guessing, oh, it's gonna say the release date, and they don't want to mess up Apple Arcade. That's the only thing I can think of, is that they have a release date in mind, and it's all revolved around this right here. Maybe. Like I said, don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do this opening. And like I said, for future projects, I would love to see more. Like I said, Trigger is a huge catch for Shantae, and yeah, it's gonna be sweet, guys. I just wow. Like the comments I've been seeing so far, people are excited for it. Shantae's got much bigger than she was when I was growing up, you know. And even then, she didn't come out till like later years of my life. Like I was like, nah, I was like in middle school. That's when the Game Boy Color came out, you know, about. And, you know, she started picking up momentum. At first, nobody knew who Shantae was. I mean, its fan base was small, and slowly but surely, Shantae's fandom has grown considerably. Like seriously, you can go on like any art site, type in Shantae, and you get like a ton of pictures. Like the fandom is much more kind to her than they were back in the day. And I look forward to seeing, you know, what they're gonna do with this in the future. This opens the book to a lot of stuff. Like seriously. But even looking at this, I'm kind of wondering, will this be included in the art book by Udon? Maybe? Will they include like sketches from the anime? Is that why it's taking so long for the Udon book to come out? You know? Maybe that could be a reason it's been pushed back so much, because like I said, it's now July. We still don't have a release date for that book. If we don't hear something by the end of the month or August, we're not going to see that book until December, or it's going to be 2020 before we see that art book, honestly. Because with Udon, when it comes to the delays, they push delays. I mean, they will push a book out. So we're going to be waiting a while. But like I said, this is huge, guys. And if they release a trailer or anything, I will let you know. But for right now, that's all I have to go on. So I'll be back as soon as something else comes up. And as always, guys, just have a great afternoon.